Hello, hi. This video will. Hello, hi. This is Chow. This video will discuss on the following. Hello, hi. This video ID is OP300. This will discuss on the sales transaction related. And let me log in. Now, once you log into the sales, once you log into ES Accounting, to access your sales transaction, click on to debtor, followed by the sales. First thing that you see is the listing of all the transactions that you have created before. And you will see that there's a button over here which indicates that the pagination controls. One indicates page 1, and in total there are 25 pages. So you want to scroll from one page to the next page, you click this button, okay, and it show you the next page accordingly. Now you want to jump to the last page, right? All you have to do is click onto this button and it show you the last page. If you want to jump in the middle of the page, page 12, let's say, all right, click type 1, 2, and it will show you page 12 accordingly. You can also perform sorting order, all right, by descending or ascending. By default, it's always descending by the transaction date. In this case, you can also sort by the bill number or account name, right? If you choose account name, then you'll see the transactions appearing by the account name. Okay, so this gives you the ability to control transaction, the sorting. Now, in addition to that, okay, the system allows you to do the page size retrieval, meaning that if you want to have more than 20 records displayed at any time, then all you have to do is click on to this page size. If you click, let's say if you click 20, this is the number of records returned. But if you change this to 80, you have more data presented to you. Okay, there you go. Now, if you want to see the content of the sales that was created for previous transaction, all you have to do is click on to this link. All right, and it will bring the case. You'll open up that sales transaction. So what I'm going to do now is that to create a new sales transaction to let you see the effect. Now, to create a new sales transaction, click onto the sales, followed by this link. Okay, and the financial year started in 2016. So what I'm going to create is 01, 01, third. Okay, and I want to do a debtor A and my sales product A. So over here, you can add as many items as you want to. Okay, when you don't need that many lines, just remove them away by clicking here. So assuming I want to change this line, click onto here, and you can change computer, 1 unit, 3,500. Okay, and that's it. And the system registers the 3,500. Now, in the future, when the GST is implemented, you need to apply the transaction code to the respective purchases. So in this case, click onto the item just now, and you can apply the transaction code, text code basically. If you choose DS, okay, there is a text element embedded into this item, all right? So which is the I think 6%, and you get a total of $3,710. So once assuming you're happy with it, okay, then you click on save. Okay. Now you have saved the record. Notice that there is a invoice number appearing here. This indicates that the record has been saved successfully. Okay, so let's say you go back to the sales, you want to list out the transaction, and you want to go back to this one. Okay, so you click onto this, and it brings back to you the previous case that you have just created. Now, I want to touch on the deposit. For the deposit, you find that the Malaysian GST accounting entry for deposit, advance deposit, is slightly different. Okay, our system handles that accordingly. And what happens is that if you go back, let me go back to the let me go back to the accounting entry for this particular transaction. Okay, now this one, you find that there's the GST output tax element over here. Assuming that there's no tax element, what you can do is that make sure you do not apply any codes. All right, which is this one. Choose no codes, no tax code, and you save them. All right, you have saved it successfully. Go back to here and it's ending, and you see that the output tax transaction entry is no longer there. All right, so this is how you remove the tax entry. Now there are situations whereby you may have received advance deposit. In this case, what happens is that make sure that there is a tax element, and if there's a tax element, make that tax element involved, then you choose the tax code accordingly, and your deposit, okay, assuming you have received $100 deposit, and you indicate which debit account, which is the where is that? Deposits and prepayments. Okay, so indicate is 6%. Okay, by default 6%, and if the percentage is smaller, then you indicate that, and make sure if there's a tax here, then make sure, and there's an interest over here. Okay, they must match, otherwise you're going to post a wrong accounting entry. And you save this, go back to sales, and you can see that the deposit and prepayment, you got a debit entry followed by the debtor, debtor, and followed by the sales of 3,005. Okay, so and you have an output tax of the credit output tax of 204, right? So this simplifies all your accounting entry. It helps you to do this accordingly. Assuming you're if now going back to this, you want to print out the tax invoice. What you can do is that select print, and you can see that it will start off with another tab with the content. Now you can add in, when you try to generate this, okay, assuming you try to generate this, then you would have some trailers and headers on top and below. You can change that headers and trailers in a separate video. We will show you how to do that. But basically, you can add in your own header trailer, or you can also customize the header and trailer too. Okay, so we allow you that flexibility. Now, this gives you an overview of the sales transaction. However, I would like to note is that this is very similar to all the other screens like debit note, credit note, purchase, self-billing. The only difference between this screen with the other screen is that there are additional fields if you're looking at purchase. Okay, so but all of them have very similar screen structure and layout. All right, this is to ease the learning process and to reduce the learning curve. Okay, So this should be your base video for all your other trainings, especially in relation to sales and purchase related screens. All right, this is the end of the video. Thank you.